I yelled at my girlfriend to stop fucking eating. My girlfriend Sophie and I had been together for about 8 months. She was one of those people who could eat literally anything and stay skinny, which honestly made me a little jealous since I had to watch what I ate. But that wasn't the problem. The problem started when we moved in together 3 months ago. At first, everything was great. We'd cook dinner together, watch Netflix, just normal couple stuff. But then I noticed she was always eating my food. Not like asking if she could have some, but just taking it. It started small. I'd buy a bag of chips for myself, and the next day it would be gone. She'd say she was just having a few, but somehow the whole bag disappeared. Then it was my leftover pizza from work lunches. I'd save half for the next day and come home to find an empty box. I tried talking to her about it nicely. I said, "Hey babe, could you ask before eating my stuff?" She laughed it off and said, "We live together now, what's yours is mine." Which sounded sweet, but I was literally running out of food and having to buy groceries twice as often. The real breaking point came last Tuesday. I worked these crazy long shifts at the warehouse, like 12 hours on my feet. I'm exhausted when I get home and usually starving. So I started meal prepping on Sundays to make sure I had something good to eat after work. I spent my whole Sunday making these chicken and rice bowls. Probably cost me like $60 in groceries. Made 6 containers, one for each day of the week plus an extra. Put little labels on them with my name and everything. Monday, I came home and one was gone. Tuesday, another one missing. By Wednesday, I was pissed but tried to stay calm. I texted Sophie asking if she was eating my meal prep, and she said she was just really hungry when she got home from her part-time job at the coffee shop. Thursday, I came home absolutely dead tired and went straight to the fridge. All my containers were gone except one, and that one was half empty. I lost it. Sophie was sitting on the couch eating the rest of my chicken and rice bowl while watching some reality show. She looked up at me with a mouthful of food and said, "Hey babe, how was work?" That's when I snapped. I yelled, "Stop fucking eating," and probably sounded completely insane. She just stared at me with this shocked look on her face, but then I kept going. I told her I was tired of buying food just for her to eat it all, that I work twice as many hours as she does and come home to nothing, that I asked her nicely to stop but she didn't listen, that I was spending my whole paycheck on groceries and still going hungry. She started crying and said I was being mean and that couples share food. I told her sharing means asking first, not just taking whatever you want and leaving me with nothing. The worst part was when she said she didn't think it was a big deal because I could always just buy more food, like money grows on trees or something. I make $12 an hour and she acts like I'm rich. We had this huge fight where she said I was being controlling and I said she was being selfish. She ended up staying at her friend's place for 2 days. When she came back, we had a long talk. Turns out her family never really had set boundaries about food growing up. Her mom would make dinner and everyone just ate whatever whenever. She genuinely didn't understand that taking someone else's specific food was wrong. I explained that when I meal prep, those containers are literally my breakfast and lunch for work. If she eats them, I have to either buy expensive food at work or just not eat. She finally got it. We made a system now. I have a shelf in the fridge that's just mine for work food. She has her own shelf. We share the stuff we cook together, but our individual food is off limits unless we ask first. She even started meal prepping her own containers so she wouldn't be tempted to eat mine when she gets hungry. And she paid me back for all the food she ate, which was like $80.